morning, students. Class 12 Commerce and Arts subject economics. I hope you are healthy and happy at your home. So today's our topic is elementary theory of demand. So it's a very interesting topic. So let's go through the topic. Right? For the layman, the demand is something different, and for in economics, demand having some special meaning. Demand means effective demand. Demand is equal to desire for a commodity and purchasing power. For example, you want to purchase a mobile phone. You having desire first of all, right? That I want to purchase a mobile phone. That must be backed by a strong purchasing power. You must having the amount to purchase that. You want to purchase a car. For example, a beggar want to having the Mercedes Benz. He may having the desire that I want to purchase the Mercedes Benz, right? But it must be strong purchasing power. He does not having the strong purchasing power. That means it is not a demand. So demand means both purchasing power plus desire for the commodity. So demand having different components we discuss. Demand always means effective demand. Demand means effective demand. As I discussed with you earlier, desire for commodity and purchasing power. Means you want to purchase a mobile phone, laptop, a refrigerator, car, whatever. You must having desire for the commodity, okay, and you must having the purchasing power, and you are ready to purchase, and you go to the market, visit the market, you purchase that one. So my dear students, demand always means effective demand. Second one is demand is always desire quantity. Demand is relating to the desire quantity. Desire quantity means what? Means it does not mean that that what you have, what you desire, right? It means actually you visit the market and whatever you go there and whatever you purchase there, that is called demand, right? Demand is always at a certain price. Demand का relation है. There is relation of demand with price, right? For example, you are visiting a market, you want to purchase 2 t-shirts and it's costing rupees 500, for example, and after that what happens? He says that if you want to purchase 2 t-shirts, I will give you 400 rupees. So means it is concerned with the price. Demand is always flow concept. Demand is always flow concept. What is flow concept? Means what? Demand flow concept. For example, you want to see the movie and the price of the ticket is 200 and you visit once in a month, right? After that sometimes the cinema holders, they decline the price and price is 100 and now you are visiting 2 times. So this is called flow concept, right? Okay. What are the various factors that affect the demand, right? So price of the commodity, the first factor is price of the commodity. Price of commodity always affect the demand. Whenever price increase, demand decrease. For example, price is you are visiting a market, price of onion is 80 rupee kg and you purchase 1 kg onion. Now price decline 20, you go for the 4 kg. So it means price, certain price related. Okay. Next one है price of commodity के बाद price of related goods. Okay. After that price of related goods of 2 types, right? One is your that substitute goods, or second one is your complementary good. Substitute goods are those goods, right, which are substituted in place of one another. For example, tea and coffee, right, or Fanta and Coca-Cola, Pepsi or Coca-Cola. For example, Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Reliance Jio or Airtel, right? These are called complementary goods. Whenever the price of one good increase, for example, the price of tea increase, we will go for the coffee. And same, whenever the price of means tea decrease, we will again move to the coffee. It means that whenever the price of one commodity increase, we will go for the other. Substitute goods which is substituting on one another. Second one is your complementary complementary goods. Price of complementary goods also affect the demand. Complementary goods are also known as joint demanded goods. Jointly demanded goods. Okay. Like as car and petrol, pen and refill. Okay. Whenever the price of car increase, yeah, price of petrol increase, the demand for car decrease, and vice versa. Whenever the price of pen increase, the demand for refill decrease. It means these two goods cannot be separated, so it is jointly demanded. Next, say income of the consumer. Demand also affected by the income of the consumer. Normally what we say is whenever the income of the consumer increase, demand increase, and vice versa, right? But there are two types of goods we will discuss here. One is your normal goods, okay, and second one is your inferior goods. Okay, in case of normal goods, right, in case of normal goods, the income effect is always positive. Means what? For example, our income increase, we demands more clothes, more that shoes, more goods, right? But in case of inferior goods, demand effect is always negative. In case of inferior goods are of low quality. What is inferior? Means low quality goods. Low quality goods. We will understand it through one example. One is your told milk, and second one is your pure milk. Okay, pure milk. For example, if our income is earlier 10,000, we are getting 2 kg milk per day, right? If income, okay, that is told milk. But if our income increase round about 30,000, we will go for the pure milk, right? 2 kg. It means whenever the income of the consumer increased, he will prefer less inferior goods. Now he will move to the superior goods. Taste and preferences also affect the demand. Taste and preferences. Okay, whose taste and preferences increase, okay, the demand will increase. The consumer taste increase, demand automatically increase, and the taste and preferences decrease, demand will decrease, right? Next one is our future expectation. Future expectation. Okay, demand also having relation with future expectation. For example, if you want to purchase a car, right, its price is 8 lakh, okay, and you are expecting that in Diwali is coming very near, you are expecting that its cost will decline or its cost will remain 7 lakh, right? You will postpone your demand and you will purchase in future, right? If you think that the price will go to 9 lakh in future, then you will make the present demand. You want to build a house, right? You want to build a house, there are different that material is required, raw material. So if raw material cost जो है, it is going to be increase in future, you will make the present demand. If you are sure that in near future the price will decrease, okay, price will decrease in near future, price will decrease, then you will change your demand accordingly. So future expectation also plays a very important role in demand. So my dear students, we have understand what is demand basically, how it affect the our price, how the price affect the demand or other components affect the demand. This is all about today. So I hope that you have understand. So my dear student, go through my video and watch it in official channel Ambrosial Public School. So have a nice day. Okay, best of luck.